Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how I purchased a house at the age of 19 with no cosigner. Let's get started. I want to start off with a quick tip here. So many lenders require 2 years of working experience, but when you're as young as 19, not many people have that. So what you can do in place of that 2 years of working experience, you can use your schooling. You can either use your high school or college schooling to get approved for a loan. So the first thing I want to cover is the credit score. Whether you have bad credit or no credit at all, like I did. So the first thing I did is went to my local bank and I opened a credit card. And what I did with that credit card is I only spent it on gas and groceries, the two things that I needed the most. And that's all. I only spent about $100-150 every month, and then when the end of the month came up, when you have to pay it all. Don't make no minimum payment. Pay it all, because then if you make a minimum payment, you're going to be dealing with interest and all that bull crap. So what you're going to need to do is pay it full. And do not spend money that you don't have. Like I only spent $100-150 at a time. And with doing that, paying in full every month, you'll see your credit score improve really fast. Or if you have no credit at all, you'll see it build really fast. Next, I want to talk about budgeting. So when I talk about budgeting, for example, groceries, I went to the nearest Aldi in my area because, in my opinion, that is the cheapest store that is out there now. You can literally look up on Google or whatever you have access to the internet. Look up Aldi meal plans. You can literally find meals for a full week for only $50. So what you can do, like I did, go to Aldi, spend $50 for 1 week, or spend $100 for 2 weeks, and it'll get you by for 2 weeks, maybe even more if you don't eat a crap ton like I do. So budgeting, that's extreme. That's an extreme thing. You need to budget. So when it comes to budgeting though, yes, it is hard. I tried to save everything I can, but when it comes to your needs, you're gonna have to spend a little more 1 month than you'd like to. Because for example, my car, it started to rain, and when it rains it pours. My car needed some work, but I got around it. But it's needs. What can you do? So just try to tough through it. I just saved every penny I could, just gas, groceries, things I needed. And whatever bills you might have to pay. If I have to pay my own phone bill and car insurance. So it is hard, but you can do it. And when budgeting, it may be a sacrifice now, but it is definitely worth it in the end. Heck, I'm 19 years old and I purchased a home. Instead of, what I've looked at it is, apartments these days are ridiculous. A 1-bedroom minimum of like $1,200 a month that I only saw. I'm paying a little more on my house, but the way I looked at it is I don't want to be throwing away my money into an apartment that I'm not going to be able to keep in the end. So I worked my butt off. There was a time where I was working 2 jobs. I'd leave for my full-time job in the morning, get home at like 4 o'clock, then leave right away to go to my second job until 9 p.m. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, guys. But I did get a different job that pays more and offers a lot more hours. And I was only working about 50 hours a week, so it's definitely doable, for sure. Let me point out real quick before I move on. I did do this in a course of a year. After I graduated, got a job right away. Didn't know what I wanted to do yet, so I just jumped into something. I'm not there anymore, but, that's how we're going to learn if you like what we want to do. If you don't know what you want to do right away, just jump into something and start it and see what happens. Just go with it. But yeah, I graduated. A year later after I graduated, I was able to save up quite a bit of money to put a down payment on a house. So it only took me 1 year, guys. If I can do it, you can do it. Another big thing is learning to do stuff on your own. For example, working on cars. It can be tricky, but there is literally a YouTube video for everything. Because I did not want to take my car to a shop. They get the most expensive part they can. They charge like $250 an hour for labor. Some shops are more than that. Like, it's crazy. So learning to do your own stuff really helps and save you a ton of money in the long run. Another thing you're gonna have to do is make sacrifices. You can go out and have fun, go out to eat with your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, once in a while, once a month, like I did. But a lot of the time, you're gonna be sitting at home playing board games, doing what you gotta do to save that money. Yeah, it's hard, but I did this within 1 year, guys. So it's definitely worth the sacrifice in the long run, because I'm 19 and I don't know any other 19-year-olds that purchased a house. So yeah, it's definitely worth it. Remember, if I can, you can too. But actually, look at these hands. That's how I bought a house. Working, budgeting, saving, sacrificing. If I can do it, you can do it.